Masters and distinguished guests, welcome. Thank you so much for participating today. A couple of weeks ago, I spoke on personalities. This is a topic that's near and dear to my heart. It's something that I studied while I was in grad school. I got my master's degree in, and it's something that makes me very excited. So I'm happy to follow up with the personalities at work. What I'd like to do, I actually have a handout for you today, because the topic that I'm going to cover, I don't want you to be so concerned about taking notes that you don't actually get to absorb the information. So I put some space on there, so if you want to take notes, feel free. Otherwise, you can always bring that home with you and take a look at it a little bit later. So today's topic, Practical Guide to Personalities, Part 2. I really want to focus on what it means to observe personalities at work. How many of you work at a location with coworkers? Many of us. I know some of us are at home, and those personalities, we've got little personalities at home, right? But it's still important to know and observe different personalities to better understand yourself and better understand others. So today I'm going to talk about why it's important to understand personality types and how that can help you increase your leadership abilities. So first I want to cover, actually before I go there, did you know that not everyone is like you?
I wondered about that.
We often think the world would be a much better place if everyone was like us, correct? Some people are saying, no way, that would not be good. I believe we were all created uniquely to serve a certain purpose, and so we were all created with different personality types. On my last project, I spoke about 16 personality types under the Myers-Briggs personality type indicator, but we're not really going to cover that today, so whether you were able to see my last speech or not, you'll definitely be able to follow along with my speech today. Understanding personality types, again, helps us better understand why we operate the way we do and really understand why others around us operate the way that they do as well. So today I'm going to focus on two areas. Number one, I'm going to focus on the 5 areas to pay attention to when observing others, especially in the workplace. And the second thing I'm going to do is cover 3 practical ways to help you interact with others when at work, especially for those of us in a leadership role. So the 5 areas to pay attention to when working with other people. Number one, you want to pay attention to the way that your coworkers are motivated, their motivation style. And what I've noticed are there are about 4 different main ways that people are motivated. The first way is through money. Some people are very goals-driven, sales-driven, and money-driven. That's good to know. Secondly, by knowing all the facts, okay? If personalities were like fish, or I'll say sea creatures, because they're not all fish, the money one would be like a shark, okay? It would be the color red. The knowing all the facts would be like an urchin, like the color green. Helping people would be the third way, and that would be like a yellow, a whale, okay? And then the fourth way would be having fun, a dolphin, a blue. So one of these 4 personality types are typically resemblant of somebody that's at your workplace. Secondly, pay attention to their recognition style. The people around you, the people that you lead, some of them are motivated through recognition, public recognition. So when you're looking at the people that you lead, are they somebody that when you recognize them in public, they want to do a better job? Or are they somebody that would prefer not to get recognized because they don't want to get publicly humiliated? Or perhaps, are they somebody that will take recognition from anyone, anywhere, anytime, it doesn't matter. They just say, pile it on me, tell me what a great job I've done. Or could they be somebody that really prefers the recognition from somebody that they look up to or admire? And everyone in the world can say, good job, but it only matters from one person. 3, pay attention to their social style. Some people are the life of the party. They will talk to anyone and everyone at the workplace. And so that's good to know that they're very engaging and to observe that. While other people just want to engage with one or two direct people. Number 4, pay attention to their correctional style. Do they prefer direct correction? Do they want you to be straight to the point? Or do they prefer that you're a little bit more gentle with your correction? No one likes to be corrected, but observe when they do get corrected. Are they, do they beat themselves up afterward? Do they take it very personally? Do they make excuses? How do they respond in their correctional style? Side note, it's great to give sandwiched correction. So start with something that they did well, then move on to talk about what they could have done better or can do better next time, and then follow up with something they can do well. The 5th one is pay attention to their working style. Are they someone that likes to start a lot of tasks that don't really follow through? Or are they somebody that likes to work along a checklist? They want to finish one thing before they start another. Do they like to jump in and just get started? Or do they need to plan everything out before they actually implement the plan? Regardless of their 5 working styles or their 5 styles, there's no right or wrong way to personality types. We each, again, are uniquely created to act a certain way. So without giving room for all of us to operate in our strength zone, we can easily become flustered, frustrated, and some of us fly off the handle. So it's important to observe the best way to lead others. So here's 3 practical ways to help you interact with others at work. The first one is to celebrate differences. Like I said earlier, some of us would prefer that there would be 10 clones of us at work. However, that's not always the best case. So in the reality, many of our weakest areas would be left exposed. It's good to have differences so that we can cover all of our areas of strength and have a team of diverse individuals. Number 2, ask for clarity. When you see somebody operating in a style that you don't quite understand, ask them, what made you say that, or what made you do that? For understanding, ask gently so that you don't put them, bless you, on in a defensive mode, okay? And number 3, be flexible. Understand that we're not all the same, and so many times we need to adjust the way that we interact in order to help the people that we lead. So the golden rule is not always necessarily the best. What is the golden rule? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I like to say the golden rule is trumped by the platinum rule. And the platinum rule is do unto others as they would have you do unto them. Okay. So, in conclusion, the best leaders don't make others bend to fit to themselves, but they actually help observe others and decide what's the best leadership style for that person. Now that you know what to look for in the workplace, you can practice your newfound skill and make a friend at work today. Thank you.